Yeah, what's going on, Gooners and Goonerettes? It's Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Guys, sorry I didn't do a video in the last week. I ended up in A&E for about 7 hours, and when you saw me on the stream the other day, I was completely exhausted because I was full of drugs. So had to take a couple of days off. So now I'm back. I'm at the Emirates Stadium. Just pulled in. Nice calm day today. Weather's looking good. Team sheet, we'll talk about that. It's Ramsdale in goal. Let me move over the side there and leave some space for the team sheet. We've got Ramsdale in goal. We've got Ben White at right back. A little bit tired Ben White's going to be today, so we're going to have to take care of him and make sure that we can see him through the 90 minutes. It's going to have a tough day with AU and Zaha at the helm. And we've got Rob Holding coming in. It's his first start since the end of last season. For Rob Holding, so he hasn't really featured in the league for the Gunners this year. He's going to be alongside Gabriel and then Zinchenko at left back. In midfield, Partey and Xhaka as normal, and up front we've got Odegaard at the 10. We've got Saka, Martinelli and Trossard. So Jesus is on the bench with Smith Rowe, Vieira, and what that means, guys, for Trossard is, and he's really been a fantastic revelation. No player has had more goals and assists since January, since he's come in. So he's equated to 6 goals since he started in the team. And really, you're looking at him to create a spark today. Really like what he's doing at the moment. And I think that is going to be something that we have to lean on today. The biggest issue for me, though, guys, this is the biggest issue. First of all, a win's going to take you 8 points clear because Man City had FA Cup duty against Burnley. They're scoring 6 and 7 goals in every game now. Haaland scoring hat-trick every blasted game. Don't matter how many goals you score, you only get 3 points for a win. And Arsenal, a win today would take them 8 points clear and then start to push that pressure on Man City, who will have a game in hand. But I have no doubt Man City's putting a run together. Arsenal on the back of 5 wins in a row. So that shows that purple patch that they had coming into February is over now. Today, guys, most important thing is clean sheet. I've gone for 2-0, but in fairness, I'm not really bothered about the scoreline, just as long as we keep a clean sheet. Clean sheets have been few and far between at the Emirates, and for some reason, we just cannot get it done there. And that's simply because, tactically, we play a different style. It's almost all guns blazing at home. And then when we go away, we're tight at the back, we're tight in the midfield, and then we'll try to nick a goal. And away from home, no team has got anywhere near the amount of clean sheets. I mean, it's funny because Newcastle, #1 defence in the league, has let a goal in over the last 5 games. So Newcastle now leaking goals. But the fact of the matter is Arsenal are really struggling to keep clean sheets at home. And they have to tighten it up if there's going to be a consistent Titan challenge now. We have to tighten it up. But it'd be good to see Jesus come on today, get half an hour. Martin Odegaard, in his captain notes pre-game, talked about the fact that Jesus, the pressure lifts with him, the intensity lifts with him when they're in training, the level lifts with him. And it's just what he's able to give the team in terms of his energy, his charisma, his dynamic play and directness towards goal. That is something that the team lacks. So it's really good to see that not only does that work in the games, but every day in training, he's able to influence players and drive that narrative. So very important to have him back in all phases of the game. Like I said today, guys, I'm going for 2-0. So I'll get back to you guys at halftime and let you know where we are there. Speak to you later, guys. Talk to you soon. So guys, I just showed you some of the new decor that's outside the Emirates Stadium. Some of that is looking like it's starting to come on. I remember there was a time that everybody was moaning about the old figures being brought down, but you can't argue with what they've replaced it with now. It looks really, really good. Also, guys, on the flip side, I wonder what reaction we're going to get out of Palace today. Obviously, Patrick Vieira has only 6 wins in his last 26 games. That's had to let go. And I was saying last week, that's untenable. His results speak a lot louder than what it is, because although they're in 12th place, what they expected is to kind of be where Newcastle and Brighton are, and they haven't really had that reaction from Patrick. Other managers like Eddie Howe have gone in and able to really push their teams into European positions. And one must ask the question, like, how sustainable is that? We've seen what's happened with West Ham. West Ham obviously in a position where they got into Europe. It happened to Wolves the other year as well, and we all kind of know what happened to them. Those teams now are battling relegation. So it's going to be really tough. It's really going to be tough to see what's going on there. Sorry, everyone's shouting me out here at the moment. Nice one, Kirk. Big shout out to you, my brother. So one must understand that when a new manager comes in, normally you get a reaction. But that's the difference. Unlike Everton, where they all had to play for the new manager, Crystal Palace don't have one. So I think Arsenal are in a good position where they can take advantage of that. I feel sorry for the team that they play when they do get a new manager and they're trying to make a statement, but that's not going to be us. So as I said at the moment, clean sheet means everything for me today. There's no reason for Palace to actually get a reaction because they don't have anyone to please. So I think it will be business as usual today. Let's see how it goes. Hey guys, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 0, just the half that you wanted. Really happy with the display. Rob Holding has been absolutely solid at the back. It's allowed Gabriel to get forward. Gabriel looks like he's playing as an extra attacker at the moment, but nice little, intricate passes. The way that Ben White has supported Saka, I think, has been fantastic. Saka been very dangerous down that right-hand side. Trossard through the middle. Martinelli gives you a game of one half and shows you the problems he has with his vision and his last ball, and he shows you how he's able to help the team with his finishing and getting into space. So you got the good and the bad with Martinelli, but it was a really well taken goal from Martinelli to put Arsenal 1-0 up. And then the Saka goal, VAR reviewed that. I kind of understand where they were coming from, but yeah, he was well onside in my opinion. But it's the slip ball played there and the support again from Ben White that makes that happen. There's a lot going on, guys, but it's so enjoyable. Remember the old Three Musketeers with Kleb, Rosicky, Nasri and Fabregas? You kind of got that now with this makeup where the creative side of the play is so good to watch. And it really is box office stuff, and it's very enjoyable. What we've done is we've taken Palace out of the fight. They've got no manager.
We got them.
They've got no manager. This is exactly what you wanted. You didn't want a game like this to linger on and give them hope and let Palace build momentum. What you wanted to do is deliver an early knockout punch after 28 minutes. That's when Martinelli's goal went in. And remember, Sambili Konga can't play today because of the loan rules, so he misses out, and they really missed him. He's had some really good games for Palace in the middle of the park. Kind of would have been nice to see what he would have been doing up against Partey and them guys, but to be honest, Palace just don't seem to have an answer. They're going long to Zaha all the time. Rob Holding's tying them up. It's a nice little battle over there between the two. But yeah, little concerns with Palace's earlier play, them hitting the post as well. I thought the ball was going to hit Ramsdale and go back into the net, kind of what happened with the Jorginho goal the other day. But yeah, I think one can say it's a fair half. Now it's really time to rack it up. As I said, all I want today is a clean sheet. At the moment, 10 games to go after this. Arsenal 8 points clear. It's looking really good, guys. And the team is getting stronger and stronger as players start coming back as well from injury. Not sure whether we're going to see Smith Rowe today. I hope we are. I hope we're going to get another goal early in the second half and then get Jesus and a couple of the guys, Vieira, Smith Rowe on the pitch, Nelson. And then we'll speak to you guys later. Peace out, guys. So guys, it finishes as Arsenal 4, Crystal Palace 1, and job done. Business needed to happen exactly like this. A little bit surprised in the second half. Very strange really. Zaha came alive and Palace just started taking over the game. I think the first 20 minutes of the second half, it was all Palace, and there was one or two times there that you really looked at the game and thought, oh, the next game here, with Arsenal 3-1 up before the next goal, is going to really dictate the flow of the game, and pretty much it did. Arsenal went 4-1 up, but before that, I think the goal, little confusing on the corner. Someone didn't pick up their man. Arsenal are number 1 in the league in set pieces, defending that, and the last few goals let in, especially at home here, it's been from set pieces, so they're not going to be happy with that. And I think training session and Monday's film session is going to be focused on what's going on with the set pieces, and they're going to have to pick that up for this run-in. Good things though, good to see Smith Rowe come on, Jesus came on as well. They looked really, really dynamic in terms of the energy that they put in, but it's a really good display from Arsenal. And as I said, Trossard's really making a difference. Saka, have to shout out Saka, first player in the Premier League to have double-digit assists and goals. So congratulations to Bukayo Saka there. And also Arsenal now 20 points ahead of Spurs with the same games played. So I think you've got to say to yourself now, time to start getting those banners out for St. Totterin Day. It's going to happen, guys. But I think, who's going to be man of the match? It's hard to say, but I think it's going to be Saka for me. I'll catch up with you guys later.